Hi friends, I'm Shravyashri. Today I'm starting a new YouTube channel to explain physics concepts. So today I'm going to explain you all what is a distance and what is a displacement. Distance and displacement are the two quantities that may seem to mean the same, yet have distinctly different definitions and meanings. They both look like same, but they have different meanings and different definitions. So what is a distance? Simply, distance is a measurement of length between two points. It is the total length covered between two points. Now what is a displacement? Displacement is also length covered between two points. Then what is the difference between distance and displacement? So the difference is distance is a scalar quantity. Displacement is a vector quantity. What is a scalar quantity? Scalar quantities are the quantities which have only magnitude but no direction. So from point A to point B, if we take distance, so point A to point B, it may be from any direction. For example, in this image, from point A to point B, distance may be from any direction. There is no need that it is the shortest distance. It may be from any point to any point. For example, if we are traveling from point A to point B, there is any obstacle in between. So what we do, we'll get a diversion and we travel from point A to point B. So distance may need not be the shortest distance, and at the same time distance will not have any direction. Whereas displacement is a vector quantity. A vector quantity has both magnitude and direction. So definitely we need to mention what is the direction we need to follow for. So I gave you here definitions very clearly. Distance is a scalar quantity that refers to how much ground an object has covered during its motion. Whereas displacement is a vector quantity that refers to how far out of place an object is. It is the object's overall change in position. So in this image, distance versus displacement. Let us go with some common differences between distance and displacement. Distance, the complete length of the path between any two points. It is the complete length, whereas displacement is the direct length between any two points when measured along the minimum path in between them. So distance will be the complete path and displacement will be the minimum possible path between the two points. As I already told you, to calculate distance, direction is not considered. To calculate displacement, direction is taken into consideration. So definitely distance is a scalar quantity and it only depends on the magnitude and not the direction. Whereas displacement is a vector quantity and it depends on the magnitude and direction. Distance gives us the detailed route information that is followed while traveling from one point to another point. Whereas displacement refers to the shortest path. As I already told you, it is the minimum possible path. It does not give complete information of the route. Distance can only have positive values, whereas displacement can be positive, can be negative, or even zero sometimes. So you may get doubt, how can it be negative or how can it be zero? For example, from blue point to black point, we are traveling from blue point to black point. So after traveling from blue point to black point, we came back to blue point. So what is the distance traveled? It is the distance traveled from blue point to black point plus black point to blue point. If the distance between blue point to black point is 3 meters, then what is the total distance covered? It will be 3 plus 3, 6. Whereas displacement, doesn't give us complete details. It is the shortest minimum possible distance. So minimum possible distance from point blue to point blue is 0. So definitely it may be 0. Coming to differences, distance can be measured along a non-straight path, whereas displacement can only be measured along a straight path. So friends, these are the common differences between distance and displacement. So now coming to this image example, you can clearly say what is the distance and what would be the displacement. Distance may from A to C may be A to B and B to C or A to C. But whereas displacement will be from A to C only, because it is the only minimum possible distance here. So distance travel from A to B is 4 meters and B to C is 3 meters. So distance travel from A to C may be 4 meters plus 3 meters equal to 7 meters, or A to C is 5 meters, whereas displacement will be only 5 meters. So hope you guys could easily understand what is the distance and what is the displacement, and what are the common differences between distance and displacement. If you have any doubts, please post your doubts in your comment section. So please like, subscribe and share my video and support me. Thank you.